Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, we got some news. We got a lot of news this week. Let's dive on into it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, first off, let's send a huge congratulations because I dream broken dreams.
It's about damn fucking time.
Hell yes. Drew McIntyre officially has won the WWE Undisputed Championship, or the WWE Championship. Listen, honestly, I just call it the WWE Championship. I don't call it the
I do as
whatever
well.
one.
I'm over it.
Yeah, he has officially won, which was funny because we had to wait a whole kind of week to do this because it happened last Friday after we had recorded. Yeah, he won, man. Funny as well, going back to wrestling predictions, I predicted he would win the World Heavyweight Championship in 2025. I was technically off with the championship, but it's still kind of similar. I was
You were
only
close.
off by like a week.
Right.
I was off by like a week or two. I was almost there. But yeah, incredible. Obviously, they had the three stages of hell match. It was a great match. Yeah, and I was watching it, and in my head, I go, man, I doubt that they're gonna switch the title A this close to WrestleMania and B on a SmackDown, even though they were in England or whatever. I was like, I want it to happen, but I just logistically, I don't necessarily see it happening. And then they got to the third match, and I was like, all right, it's now or never. They had a banger. Cody hit a fucking Cody cutter off the middle of the cage, which was sick. He was like a fucking spider monkey. He's like Spider-Man, leaping off that cage, bro. Then Jacob Fatu came out, and I went, oh, okay, well, here we go. This is the end. I figured Jacob Fatu was gonna, cost Drew, and Cody was gonna climb out of the cage. And the opposite happened. He attacked Drew. Cody got involved as the good man that he is. He doesn't want to win on a tainted win. So he pulls Jacob off. They start fighting, and Drew looks at the door and starts sliding his way over. And I was sitting right here, and I was like, shit, oh shit. And I was like, go, 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 go. And he fell out of the cage, and I lost my shit, man. So fucking awesome. Well deserved over the years. He deserved his moment in front of the crowd. He deserves to be champion in front of the crowd. Now he finally gets to have that. He's somebody that I got to luckily work with a little bit in Evolve and stuff like that when he was on the Indies again. I've shown it to you. He follows me on Twitter, and that's because we did an Evolve show in Orlando, and I think it was like Royal Rumble weekend 2016 or something like that. And he was there. He wrestled, and then show was over. He left, and me and Billy were going across the street to the Rumble. We had tickets to the show, and so we're packing up. We're getting ready to leave, and I noticed a trench coat is like sitting in the locker room, and I'm like, well, all the talent's gone. So what the hell? So I look at it, I go, oh, this is Drew's trench coat. I'm like, oh shit, because the big thing was that he did that match, and then he was flying straight to the UK for like a month. He had like a month long tour of companies he was working for in the UK. Clearly, he would need his entrance jacket. It's a pretty big deal. So I didn't have any context. So I posted the photo on Twitter, and I was like, "Hey, at Drew, you left your jacket in the locker room here, man." And he instantly followed me and messaged me. And he was like, "What's your cell phone number?" And so I sent him my cell phone number, and I got a phone call from one Drew McIntyre, and I was sitting on the phone with him, and he was like, "Dude, holy shit, you've saved my fucking life. I'm like 10 minutes from the venue. I'm coming back. Just let me know where you are, and I'll come pick this thing up." So he came and picked it up, gave me a big hug, and was like, "You're the fucking man, bro. Thank you so much. You saved my life." And drove off into the sunset and went and did his tour. So he still follows me, which is pretty cool. And technically, I could have his number, but that was like 10 years ago at this point. So
Right, yeah.
I didn't save the number, but I was on a phone call with Drew McIntyre one time. And honestly, the cool part is A, he still follows me, but B, every time after that I made an impact because every time after that I saw him, he came over and gave me like the biggest handshake and was like, "How have you been, dude?" Like actually took time to sit and talk with me and stuff. That was the coolest payoff that I could get out of that. So super happy for him.
That's
I'm
awesome,
always
man.
gonna support him. Always gonna
Right.
support that man.
He's awesome, man. I'm very glad he finally won. I was talking to my coworker about it like a day or two before the match, and obviously my coworker, he was just like, "They're not gonna do it, man. They're not gonna pull the trigger. It's too close to Rumble. It's too close to Mania. They're not gonna pull the trigger now." And there was this weird feeling. I was like, I don't know, man. If it was like a PLE, I know Drew's been screwed time and time and time again. If it was a PLE match, I'd probably agree with you. But this is on a SmackDown. I don't know, man. I don't know. I had a little bit of a feeling that he was gonna win. I'm very happy that he did because that was an awesome match. Great way to win. Very happy he's won. Hopefully he holds on to that thing for a good while because I think he could do some awesome stuff with it.